Well guys, it's a bit of an unexpected video this week. I was planning on doing a riding video, but stuff happened and my sled's broken again. So what happened was, I was unloading off my flatbed with the ramp I have, and I guess I hit the teeter point where it was kind of balancing on the track, and it teetered back and I was off balance and it fell off on the side, landed on the handlebars, and did a number on them. Looks like there's a bracket down inside here that holds them, and that just kind of snapped off. So I'm going to be taking the hood off and looking at that and seeing if I can replace it or not. So let's get to it. I'm getting the hood off first. Couple torque screws up top here, and then these little push deals there. Electrical plug off, like that, and there we go. So you got the steering column comes down there, and the bottom of it is held on with this bracket here, and that bracket no longer is attached to anything. And it looks like it's kind of this whole upper bulkhead kind of thing almost, so it's not the most ideal situation. Looks like it is riveted on though, so I may be in luck and it may be able to come off, and I'm hoping I can replace it because I really don't want to buy another sled. So I'll get some of this stuff out of the way and we'll see if I can get that off. Guys in here a little again. So it's basically this upper bracket here, broke here, and then down lower here. So I'll drill these out and pull that off and see if I can buy a new one. I'll do a little research on getting those off. Guess worst case, I can cut them in two and pull them off that way. So I'll be back after I figure out something. Alright, so I did some looking around and stuff, finding a part for it. Turns out you can't just replace this upper aluminum piece. I don't know why, but you have to replace this whole, they call it the rear tubular assembly, part of the overstructure. So I'm going to have to get all the gas tank and stuff back and pull this rear tubes off. And then I can replace it and hopefully get it back going again. Well, there's that half of the tubular assembly. Let's work on getting the other half off now. I guess I'll have to drill that rivet out there that holds the coolant jug on. Well, there's that part. They're supposed to be together in case you guys didn't notice. But got those off anyway, and now I'm waiting on the new piece to come, so I'll see you when that arrives. And then we'll get it put back together and hit the mountains again. Well, my part came, so I'm going to get it opened and get it put on here. It's crazy how little it weighs. Well, there it is. Big aluminum piece. Yeah, on this one you can definitely tell it's glued on. There's a bit extra there. Holy cow. I'll have to round up some rivets to put it on as well. So I got my old piece here, part of it anyway. I need to take these rivets off and this little electrical clip and then put it on this one. I think it'd be easier to do that while it's off the sled while doing it instead of doing it on the sled. So I'll get these drilled out and riveted back on there. Alright, I got that put on there. I'm going to try to slip it over and fit the whole thing on. Whew. Well, that definitely took some effort. piece all installed. It looks pretty good anyway. It's definitely tricky to get it all bent on over and around all the bolts and stuff, but I managed it. So gotta get the steering column shaft back on and the other stuff there, and then that'll be about it. Just gotta wrap up some small stuff and we'll be good to go. Alright, I got the fuel tank hooked up and those zip ties put back on. Put new ones in the right place, hopefully. Get this little piece of the air box back in here, just like that. Well, here it is, all put back together once again. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully next time I'll see you out on the snow. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.